what? I should check it out. So there you go. I checked it out. But now on to the main course, because we got a boy here. We got a boy who's got a special day, and let me get it all lined up first. Get all the special announcement shit set up and ready to go, and then you can talk about it. Okay, here we go. Now, some of you might know who Phil Burnell is. Dark Side Phil, DSP, the father of Let's Players, the preeminent video game enthusiast on the internet. He's got an 8-year legacy, well, 9-year legacy now, a 9-year legacy. And our boy, well, he tied the knot. Happy day. DSP has found him a woman, and he's netted her up. He tied that bitch up. She ain't going nowhere. Well, I don't know how he did it. Maybe he had a tranquilizing gun we didn't know about. But DSP is married. First night home as a married man. Life is good. That's from the 13th. That's wait a minute. That's 1 a.m. this morning. First night home as a married man. Life is good. Ooh. DSP has a wife. DSP is married. Which probably means he's had sex. Which is a frightening fucking thought, to be honest with you. Posted on his on his Instagram. First night home as a married man. Life is good. There's a picture of the ring. You couldn't even tell he got that out of a vending machine. Doesn't even look plastic. It's very lifelike. Almost looks like it's real metal. I'm very impressed with DSP. There you go. Another picture of the happy couple. Surprise, we got married. It was a tiny ceremony and my suit is 10 years old. But we're so happy. Full story coming this weekend. There's the him and her wedding rings. And look at that. That is so beautiful. You can't even tell it's a wax sculpture. It looks lifelike. These real dolls are actually getting very real. Now, I'm not sure how he propped her up. Maybe there's like a broomstick holding the back up. But you could look at that and think it's an actual person. It's very impressive, DSP. Oh, can you believe it? 9 years he's been playing video games on the internet, and our boy is married. He tied the knot. Sorry, Panda Lee. You don't get none of this. All that YouTube money, it's going to my real wife. You can go sell your fucking soap by the curb. Nobody wants it. I've got me a new girl, and we're starting a life together. We're hitched. We are hitched together. So I thought, because DSP is obviously celebrating this happy occasion, we could take a look back at some DSP-related things. Pull up some stuff on YouTube, have a little bit of fun. Just look at the DSP of yesteryear. Which includes a lot of shit. Okay, I think that's the one we want to start with. Oh God, where's this is going to be?
What's up,
Is this the one where he flushes? Yeah, I think this is the one where he flushes bacon down the toilet. There's a video of this dude cooking food. He takes his. I never understood this. I'll just explain the story while I look at a little video footage in the background. I'll tell you what a great cook DSP is. I'm sure his wife's super fucking thrilled. Waking up every day to the fresh aroma of toilet bacon. Because who doesn't want to eat toilet bacon? It's God's most bountiful food on the face of the earth. There we go. I just made it. I'll let this play. Let me pick it somewhere in the middle here. Doesn't really matter. So there's this video of DSP cooking. And I don't understand this. I never have understood this. So he's cooking up bacon, which I guess is a staple food that this man loves quite a bit. And he decides that, God, the pan got really greasy. So what am I going to do with all this bacon grease that's accumulated in my cooking pan? So he takes his fucking, it's like a Masiokas thing. He takes his fucking pan into the bathroom and flushes his fucking grease down the toilet. I don't understand. It's like he can't even operate cooking properly. He cooks like he plays video games, very confused. It confuses him. It kind of fucks with his head a little bit. Where does bacon grease go? Obviously down the toilet. I wish he did more of these. He stopped doing them. I think because his detractors were getting on his ass too much about it. For those of you who don't know, detractors was the title that DSP gave people who disliked his content. He would call them detractors. He didn't. Now, to be fair, he did have a spurgy group of A-logs that would fuck with him. Oh, excuse me. I pulled a Philip. God, you talk about DSP and suddenly you're belching on stream. I did not plan that. It's like some kind of weird psychosomatic thing. Any contact with DSP will make you belch uncontrollably. But he had a very spurgy group of people that would fuck with him on a daily basis, not just trolling. But like they got to the point where they were quite literally building water wells in Africa to try to one. I don't know how that works. It was to one up him somehow. Like, look at us. We're buying charitable things in the fucking middle of nowhere. Why don't you do it? And then they attached his name and face to it, as I guess a big fuck you. So every time some Ethiopian took a drink, they'd thank DSP as some kind of massive troll on their part. Oh, DSP! I cannot believe he's married. I cannot believe this motherfucker found a woman that will tolerate his shit. Oh, think about that. I don't know how old you are watching this right now. Maybe you're in your late 20s or your early 30s, and you're planning your life. I just want you to know that this dude, DSP, owns 2 homes, and he's married. How does that work? It's like he's got some kind of Teflon coating on him. No matter how big the fuck up is, no matter how stupid the shit he does is, he somehow comes out through it in the end smelling like roses. YouTube channels get demonetized, gets them back. Networks drop him, gets a new one. Gets kicked off YouTube, instantly on Twitch. Loses money from doing something stupid, finds a way to gain it back. He's like a fucking unicorn. He's like the one fuck up that no matter what he does, he will always come through in the end just fine. I'd almost wager that if we had World War III tomorrow, and they launched nukes at us, whatever fictitious country you can come up with, launched a full-out nuclear attack against us, and it was devastating. Hundreds of millions of people dead. Cities in ruin. He would be streaming the next fucking day, somehow. He would be streaming the next day, telling you that he needed $17,000 to pay his taxes. That's how... I don't know how he does it. Oh, you know what we should watch? I think this should be up here. Oh, I probably need to... It's probably not enough information to find what I'm looking for. Oh, there used to be a... Okay, I think this might be it. People create the weirdest shit for this guy. But here we go. It's a DSP snort montage that's 8 minutes long, taken from only 2 months. Let's give it a listen.
He tries it.
Why does he snort so much? I've never really figured it out. I know he said he has gout. I understand that. Like, gout's like you ate too much red meat or you didn't eat enough red meat. Some fucking thing like that. But he sounds like somebody's trying to jumpstart a fucking rusty motorcycle. It's just, that's 27 seconds of it. And it just keeps going. It does. It does sound like a little piglet. It's a little piglet. It's a piglet Phil. A tiny little piglet. Somebody should animate that. Tiny little piglet Phil. I never understood why he snorts so much. I think he said he had like some kind of allergy condition, but I'm pretty sure allergies don't last all year long. I'm fairly certain they don't. Oh, let me see if I can find this particular video. Because it's fantastic. Oh my God, can I find it? I'm looking for one. Maybe you can help me out and send it to my good friend, Mr. Anti-Bully on Twitter. I'm looking for a particular animation somebody did to his narration of the Panda Lee ER visit. I'm fairly certain that should still be up. Hopefully. Somewhere on the internet. Oh my god. I wish I had found this ahead of time. Did he get it taken down? Sometimes this motherfucker can get shit pulled pretty quickly. Give me one moment to find it. We'll watch that because it's pretty special. That was the girlfriend he had in his last relationship. Things went a little bit south when she had to go to the hospital and he told her basically suck it the fuck up. I'm not interested. What are you doing? Oh boy. Oh shit. Boomer Jim's fucking it up again. Falling through here. God, other people have animated. How many people have animated
I got a
this?
message.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. I think. Okay, I found it. Perfect. I got it. We got it. So this is DSP's hospital visit story on what happened with his ex girlfriend, ex fiance Pandali, and it's a doozy. I don't know if you know much about or DSP lore, but it's worth it. Trust me on this. Yeah, I got it, Chad. I got it. We should be good. Here we go.
Okay, so I go to the hospital, and I walk in to the front main area because I don't know where to go. I don't know if they brought her to emergency. I don't know if if she's going to be admitted to the hospital. I don't know what's going on, how serious this whole situation is. I have no idea. Okay. Fly Eagles Fly. Shout out to Fly Eagles Fly who just did just subscribed to the channel actually. Thank you, Fly Eagles Fly. I appreciate that. So I walk into the hospital. There's an information desk. It's completely empty. There's no one sitting there. You can tell there's 4 chairs, no one there. I guess because it's Sunday, no one works at this hospital or whatever. So I'm looking around, I'm pacing back and forth. What do I do? Who do I talk to? Finally, I find a phone. It says, "Oh, lift this phone for information." Okay, I pick up the phone. Hello, is this who is this? Can you help me? You know, my girlfriend, I think she's in the hospital somewhere. And they're like, "Oh, okay, what's her name?" I give her the name. Like, okay, she's still over in emergency, so go this way and go to emergency. Okay, would have been nice if, you know, there was a fucking human working instead of me having to find a random phone that was hidden in this hallway.
I really wish people did this more often. This is like a one-off. I don't think anybody's ever done another one of these, but it's so perfect. That little Phil Burnell, that little DSP, is just perfect. It's like a little egg crossbred with a thumb, but it has all his features, and you know it's him. You can instantly look at this little thing and be like, "Yeah, that's DSP."
So, okay. I go through this lobby. I go to the emergency. So, again, I walk to emergency. Now there's a line. And I'm like, well, these are people who are hurt. What do I do? So I get in line, but I'm looking around. I wait in line for like 5 minutes. And I realize to my left, way over here, on a tiny little sign, not even like apparent, little sign, it says, "Visitor check-in." I'm like, wow, if only there was a big fucking sign so everyone would know where to go when they walk into this hospital instead of this tiny rinky-dink sign you can't even see from the front door. So if I get out of the line I'm in, I go over there, talk to a security guy, you know, makes a copy of my license, checks me in. He says, "Okay, she's down there. She's in room 28. I said, "So what's the deal?" He says, "Well, it says here, you know, she had another anxiety attack." Well, not another, because they don't know that she's had them in the past. She says she had an anxiety attack. Apparently she's drugged, and she's in this room awaiting a doctor to kind
I love how they make her look like she's got like a fish face. She looks like she's had a stroke. It's just it's perfect. It looks like this bitch got hit in the head with a fucking shovel and doesn't understand what planet she's on. Everything about this fucking animation is perfect.
to either come in or whatever. I guess a doctor coming in to check her out. Or no. Actually, I take that back. He said no. He did say that. He had told me there was a doctor that was checking her out or something like that. And I was like, okay. So I walk through, I go all the way to the back of the emergency area where they've got her in a room, and I go in, and she's conscious, but she's kind of loopy. You could tell they drugged her or something, because she wasn't, no panic or nothing, you know, no anxiety or nothing. She was just like, oh, like loopy like this, right? So I, you know, obviously say, "You're okay, you didn't fall, you didn't hit your head or nothing, right?" No, just, you know, it happens, it sucks because it happens every once in a while, and now
I should say going forward too, as you watch this, just know that the story he's telling you right now, after these events happened, like a week after this took place, their relationship ended. She left him because of how he acted during this. Their 5-year relationship came to a fucking dead halt because of how great he was in this situation.
Now this is the worst one she's ever had, so maybe that she has to go see, her doctor and try to get some kind of thing to take care of it. Because the bottom line is with anxiety attacks, they suck. The reason that they suck is there's really no way to cure them, okay? There's things you can do, like, for example, you could try a certain kind of breathing, or if there's someone who's, like, constantly has mental issues and is having these problems, they could go on an antidepressant, but that's not the situation here. The situation is every once in a while she just gets one, and now it's like a tizzy. You got to try to calm her down, right? Now, in this case, they drugged her. So she got drugged. She was woozy or whatever. So I sat there with her, and I'm not even kidding. We sitting there waiting. I said, well, what are we waiting for? And she says, I guess they told me that there's going to be a counselor that's going to be coming in and talking to me about this and what happened or whatever to make sure I'm all right. And then, we can't get any further help or diagnosis until this counselor comes in. Okay. All right. So we're sitting there, and I look down, and on her lap, she's on a hospital gurney or whatever, sitting there in the room. On her lap is a brochure. I said, what's this? I pick it up. Finance, how to pay. Finance. I'm like, you're in the emergency room. They already gave you a way to pay the bill?
I love that anything DSP related always comes down to money. Like, there's nothing this guy cannot turn into a money situation. Every other fucking time he's on a stream or does a video, there's some big emergency, which makes the title. It's all very fitting. It's my taxes are coming up. I'm going to lose my duplex. I have a back bill that's due. Emergency super secret cast. If you guys don't give me $5,000 right now, I'm never going to be able to play video games for you ever again. And even with the story of his girlfriend going to the hospital for an anxiety attack, he finds a way to kind of finesse in there. Underlying financial issue. Get those donations later on.
And I'm looking at it like, imagine if you were here and you had your arm chopped off and your arm is fucking splurting blood. Before they start suturing it, do they hand you the payment brochure first just to be sure you could fucking pay? I couldn't believe it. I was like, if that was me and I was sitting in an emergency room, I'd be fucking offended that they would hand me this up front like that. Seriously, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here with this. I'm insulted that you hand me a payment fucking plan already. I mean, this is ridiculous. I couldn't believe it, okay? I couldn't believe it. So, we wait there. How long? Now, let's see. How long did we wait? Let's see if people can take a guess. How long did we wait? Did we wait 10 minutes? No. Did we wait 20 minutes? No. Did we wait 30 minutes? No. Did we wait 40 minutes? No. Did we wait 50 minutes? No. Did we wait an hour? No. An hour goes by. No one's come in. No nurse. No counselor. Nothing. We're just sitting there doing nothing. And we're like, well, what is this? Are we even aware of what's going on here? And, at this point, she was starting to get hungry because now it's like around the time that we would normally eat or whatever. And we're like, God, this is no good. Now we're going to both be starving or whatever. We have to figure out what's going on. So I said, okay, let me leave and go find someone. So I leave the room and I walk down the hallway and there's like a desk at the end of this emergency room hallway. And I say to the girl there, oh, excuse me, my girlfriend is over in room.
Fucking a little Twitch and YouTube icons in his thought train. That's what this guy was thinking about. Just getting annoyed watching that clock, waiting for the fucking doctor to come in to release her, because he's got to stream Dark Souls 2 or some shit, and this is getting in his fucking way for the evening.
28, and, she had a panic attack, they drugged her, and we need to know what's going on. We're wondering, is there a counselor coming or whatever, because we're in the dark, we're just standing here, we're not even sure what's going on. And the girl literally looks at me like this and says, I don't know, and no one here knows anything. I was like, wow! What great help, right? But she says, so go back to the room and press the call button. Then a nurse will show up and the nurse will be able to tell you what's going on. Okay. I couldn't believe it. I'm not making it up. She actually said that to me. No one here knows anything. Okay. This is great. I know you're loving this story.
Oh, God, who did this? El Crimson King, please make another one of these. Please make more of these. He's got so many dumb fucking stories of retarded shit that he has done. And this is amazing. The little fucking Egg Burnell, little Thumb Phil, just bitching about his daily life in this format is 100 times more entertaining than actually seeing him.
I'm loving this story. Okay. So then I go back to the room. I tell Leanna, listen, you're going to have to buzz to find out what the hell's going on here. So she buzzes, and we wait. And we wait about 5 minutes. It wasn't too bad. Nurse comes in. Woman, she says, what's wrong? What's going on? And Leanna says, well, no, she's so groggy, so she can barely talk. She's like, oh, nothing. I just want to know what's happening here. Is, are we waiting for a counselor, a doctor, or whatever? And the woman looks at us with like a look of scorn, right? A look of scorn. She's like,
Okay, somebody in chat said he made more and that he made a puppet. This guy made a Phil Burnell puppet? Oh, we're going to pause this for 1 second. I have to see if that's true. Did this guy actually build a fucking DSP puppet? He built a puppet! No fucking way! He built a fucking DSP puppet. He built a DSP puppet and he uses it to replace Phil. What? Wait, let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look at the DSP puppet and we'll go back to the ER story.
quit. The game sucks just like it did last year when I played it. Random spawns of how much drugs you can get. Random amount of money. Fuck this game. This game sucks. I'm not gonna waste time on this fucking game when there's no way to win. I'd have to literally waste like 10 hours to get enough money to finish this game. This game is a piece of shit. Here. Uh-oh! Oh!
This is fucking amazing! He made a functional DSP puppet. It looks like him too.
What the fuck was that? Fuck you. Fuck me.
Oh, did he put the masturbating scene in here? Please tell me he put the masturbating. Oh god, he's reenacting everything.
Well, hold on, we're gonna play it like the kid. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I got my hat on backwards. Realize that what I do is actually very demanding. You're also not realizing things like having to constantly not only monitor the videos uploading, but adding them to playlists, social media to keep everyone in the loop of what's going on, and constantly tweeting and all that. All that's part of it, and it's something that I have to do constantly. So my job is very...
That is fucking amazing. I can't believe he took the time to make a DSP puppet. That's pretty fucking great. Okay, all right, we'll get back to the ER story. I'm sorry, chat. I had to check that out. Somebody said dude made a puppet of DSP, and it actually did. All right, let's continue.
You've only been here like an hour and a half, and we have other patients, and I'm like, what kind of fucking place is this? Like, you're gonna talk down to the patient who's been waiting an hour and a half, and no one's come in to tell her the status of what's going on, and she asks, and you get angry, and I'm like, what the hell? So I said, listen. I said, we're both hungry. She needs food. She hasn't eaten today. So the woman says, okay, I'll go get you some food. So she leaves. She comes back with a turkey sandwich. It's like turkey on rye bread with a piece of lettuce and a piece of cheese and like a packet of mustard and a couple saltines and a apple juice and like a little... The apple juice looked like it was like a yogurt cup. I've never even seen apple juice stored like that before. And a string cheese. Now, Leanna hates string cheese, and Leanna wasn't super hungry for like a sandwich, so she ate some saltines. Good, she got something in her, and there was water.
Oh, okay, all right. Hold on, chat. People are saying I missed the good part, which is at 4 minutes, and that he made a second puppet, a pig puppet of Phil? Okay, hold on. We'll line them up here.
It is very time-consuming.
We'll line them up here and see if they've got the,
The bottom line is...
I'm not seeing it. If you got a time code for the masturbation bit, fantastic. But all right, here's the Phil Burnell pig puppet this guy made, I guess. Let's see what it looks like.
He's half pig, half roach, and half man. Introducing Pig Roach Man, Pig Roach Man, Pig Roach Man.
It's pretty well done. He updated it to be a pig roach. Fantastic. 420, is that what I'm looking for here? I'm not seeing it on the timeline. All right, we'll take a look in a minute. We'll finish up the hospital story. But there you go. That was the pig roach puppet alongside the Phil puppet. And now back to the God, this guy's like a little Da Vinci, isn't he? Just a Renaissance man doing all sorts of shit. Puppets and animations, all things DSP related.
Further to give her water, she didn't want the apple juice. So we gave her the apple juice or whatever. All right. So now we wait again. We're waiting and waiting. So anyway, I forgot to tell you, before the nurse left, she said, the counselor is coming. You just have to wait. You have to wait because there's other people here. I'm like, wow. Thanks. How long did we wait for the counselor? What do you think? Did we wait an hour and a half? Yeah, well, no, longer than that. We wait an hour and 45 minutes? No, okay. Maybe we waited 2 hours? Yeah, no, longer than that. Almost 2.5 fucking hours we sat there, okay, waiting for a counselor to come into the room. The counselor was an elderly woman. You could tell she was probably in her 60s, white woman, comes in with 2 pieces of paper. Okay, she comes in. Hi, how you doing? Are you in pain? No, that's good. You're still having anxiety? No, that's good. Okay. They gave you some drugs, right? Yeah, okay, that's why you're calm. That's why you're woozy. It's because you're on the drugs. So here's 2 pieces of paper explaining what anxiety attacks are. Have you ever had an anxiety attack before? And I'm like, so they admitted her. Well, they didn't admit her. They bring her into the emergency room. They administered a drug, and no one even asked her when she was brought in anything at all. They had no basic information whatsoever about this thing. She'd been sitting there for 2.5 hours. She might have been having a life-crippling anxiety attack where she's gonna fucking, lose her mind and be mentally lose her shit. And she comes in and asks, did you ever have an anxiety attack before? She's like, yes. Are they usually like this? Well, I have them, but this is the worst one I've ever had. Oh. Well, do you have a doctor? Yeah. A primary care physician? Yeah. Well, we recommend that you go see your doctor then. I'm like, oh my God, are you fucking for real?
I fucking love how the animation lines up perfectly like that. It captures the essence of Phil just so well. Just so fucking well.
Are you fucking for real? Okay. Then she says, so, there are different ways that we can help with stuff like this. Primarily, what it is we recommend you don't take any drugs at all. You just wait it out, okay? Now, obviously, just waiting it out doesn't work in the situation that Leanna was in, to the point where they called the paramedics. The paramedics recommended drugging her. So this woman is obviously a fucking buffoon, okay?
Somebody in chat saying, all jokes aside, what kind of hospital is this? Well, you have to remember, anything Phil tells you is always going to make himself the victim and the person going through the most arduous shit. Like, basically, Leanna had some kind of an emergency, had to go to the hospital. Phil found out, I think, through her coworkers, who were told that, yeah, an ambulance came, picked her up, brought her to the hospital. She's at the hospital right now. He took his sweet fucking time, like 20 minutes, finally got off his ass, went to the hospital, and they got very angry that he had to pay money for the ambulance and the hospital visit. And all he did was bitch about it. And I'll sum the story up for you. The animation's great, by the way. But at the very end of it, he tells Leanna, I think he tells the hospital, don't bring her in. If she calls 911 and needs to come into the emergency room, tell her no. Don't bring her in. And a week after that, she leaves him. Very, very kind-hearted. Very good boyfriend of the year material, really. There's another stream he did where he's like, she had the flu or she was really fucking sick. And he tells the viewers, hey guys, hold on a second. I have to go wake her up so she can cook me dinner. So he never really gave a shit. Always just an amazing thing. Always an amazing thing with Mr. Burnell. God, he's been around. He has been around for fucking ever. Just doing retarded shit on the daily. He's going to be 50 years old doing it. He's going to be 50 years old doing this sometime. Oh, I think, is this... we'll just play the source video. This one's always good, too. Our boy DSP just, unwinding a little bit before a stream. This is probably like a Twitch streamer's nightmare. They forget that their camera is on them. And then DSP decides, you know what? I think my audience would really like it if I crank one out. I think all the viewers would really like to watch me masturbate live on Twitch or wherever the fuck he was at the time. So here's DSP just unwinding before that arduous Let's Plays coming up.
Oh, I really hate you, but I cannot live without you if I try. I can't imagine life without you, ice cream. You're so creamy, and I wish you knew.
I always wondered, what is he looking at? He's paying really close attention to something. Do you think he's watching the donation amount in his chat? Do you think he got like 20 bits there? Like, oh God, look at the donations rolling in. Oh, guys, emergency. I've got a tax emergency. Donate to me now. Oh, God. Oh, I need that $1,000 donation. Come on. Come on. DSP needs to pay his taxes. Oh, come. Brightside Viking, where are you at? I need to pay my taxes. Oh, here we go.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Ice cream. I love you.
Oh, we got a few seconds before. I love how he pops back on stream, too, after relieving himself. Yeah, look at that money amount just go up. He's got a little bit cup display on the screen, just watching the money drop into it. Oh, that's a big donation. Oh, that's a big donation. Thinking about that money. Thinking about those donations.
What is up, everyone?
You ended
Hello,
ice
hello,
cream.
and welcome. Oh, the camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on. Oh, all the people that were sitting on my stream just watched me masturbating for the last 2 minutes, vigorously touching myself in front of a live Twitch audience. Oh, that's... Uh-oh. That's... It's at that moment he knew he fucked up. At that exact moment, Phil knew that he had fucked up. Oh. And he came through this. You know, most people, if they jacked off on a Twitch stream, that probably would be it. That's when he'd call it a day. They would never live it down. That would be the end of the Twitch career. Here we are, what, 2 years later? Phil's still trucking on. Nothing can stop this man. His girlfriend can leave him. His house could fucking burn down. Lightning could strike him 5 times on the head. And he would still be around to continue streaming. Nothing will ever stop him. I don't know what kind of material he's made of. Sometimes I don't think he's actually human. I think he's human-like. And he just survives it somehow. It's really fucking remarkable. But our boy's married now. So chat, I don't know. Can you give him a can you give him a what how do we want to give him a C for congratulations, chat, if you could? Congratulate DSP on actually finding a woman that wouldn't flee his property. Sure, she may only speak Russian and is very confused about why her handlers left him with him. But give him a C for congratulate Phil on his happy future lifetime with his new wife. Way to go, buddy. Way to really achieve the dream. You caught one. You caught one that you couldn't, that couldn't get away. You've done it, Phil. You've showed us all it's possible. Give him a C. He's earned it. Our boy's been through a lot of shit. Dealing with those fucking trolls, those detractors, those A-logs, fucking water wells in Africa. All that bullshit. And he's come out smelling like roses. Nothing's going to keep Phil down. He's got a good woman by his side. Velcroed to his side. Ball and chain to it. Taped to it. There's an elastic cord that won't let her get away, but she's by his side nonetheless. And that deserves a C for congratulations. Or as some people in chat gave him an F. Probably for her, not for him. Best of luck, honey. Enjoy your life. I could picture Phil as a 50-year-old man playing video games on a Twitch stream and still making donations. I was trying to calculate if he owes $17,000 in taxes. I'm guessing. How do you undo that to figure out exactly how much he's making. He must be making six figures a year. And it still baffles me. If he really is making like 100,000 or more a year, how he's always in a state of debt. I know he's got that duplex back home, and he's got a house he's paying for, and for some reason, they rent their car, they lease it or whatever, rather than just buy a used car that's cheap. But for some reason, year after year, for that 9-year legacy of making that much fucking money, you know, one more year if he's been making 100K a year, one more year and Phil's made $1 million. Wrap your head around that. Phil Burnell, DSP, the guy that honks and snorts on his streams, the dude that masturbated in front of a Twitch audience, has made $1 million. How does he do it? How does he do it? It's remarkable. Absolutely. Will he live stream his divorce? Somebody in chat said. I don't know. It's a possibility. He might live stream his divorce for us. Oh my God, Phil. Phil, what are you doing? Somebody in chat, he isn't in debt. He's just milking his pay pigs. He made $19,000 in December of 2018 alone. God, if he's making $19K a month, then yeah, he's making way over $100,000. We're talking $200,000. Phil is a rich man with a Russian mail order bride. Life is going good for our friend DSP. And he'll still be kicking at 50 years old. You can't keep him down. He just keeps sprouting back up. Like a weed. A weed that snorts like a pig. I've got some super chats here. Let's read through some of these.